shadow friend got a shiv, and he likes when you resist. Time to be quiet, don't snitch. I love the thrill of the risk. All day I spin like a disc. You know it takes in your soul. Bet every dollar you own. Man, this boy's out of control. You got some dice to roll. You know it takes in your soul. Bet every dollar you own. Man, this boy's out of control. You got some dice to roll. I'm coming at you with a massive attack. I'll leave you flat on your back. Smack you with my mind attack. Go bones will pop, snap and crackle. This is a blitzkrieg, son. Sit down, I already won. Punishment hasn't begun. Just let me reload my gun of ones. It's time to get off my pitch. Here I can help you with this. My shadow friend got a shiv, and he likes when you resist. Time to be quiet, don't snitch. I love the thrill of the risk. All day I spin like a disc. You know it takes in your soul. Bet every dollar you own. Man, this boy's out of control. You got some dice to roll. You know it takes in your soul. Bet every dollar you own. Man, this boy's out of control. I'm coming at you with a massive attack. I'll leave you flat on your back. Smack you with my mind attack. No bones will pop, snap and crackle. This is a blitzkrieg, son. Sit down, I already won. Punishment hasn't begun. Just let me reload my gun of ones. It's time to get off my pitch. Here I can help you with this. My shadow friend got a shiv, and he likes when you resist. Time to be quiet, don't snitch. I love the thrill of the risk. All day I spin like a disc. You know it takes in your soul. Bet every dollar you own. Man, this boy's out of control. You got some dice to roll. You know it takes in your soul. Bet every dollar you own. Man, this boy's out of control. You got some dice to roll. It's in your blood to roll. It's in your blood to roll.
Hello everybody, welcome to the ReBBL Challengers Cup round of 61. We are going to be covering Puckstop's Nurgle team, the StinkyUnoriginal guys, versus Halub's Uruk Haikus, an Orc team. So we're going to take a quick look at the teams real quick before we jump into everything. So we got the StinkyUnoriginal guys. They are a 1920 team value with 50k bank bloat, so I suspect that we are going to drop that a little bit. This team is in their third season, and they took the ReL 4C 4th wildcard ticket with a record of 8-1-4. Not too bad. Taking a look at the team here, we've got, what all skills does this beast have? Oh, we got block beast, that's nice. Guard, stand firm, block, that's about all you need on a beast. Got block on all the warriors, some guard, some mighty blow. Taking a look at the pestigors here, we got our claw palmer, sacker with 2 heads, more mighty blow, and a blodge ball carrier. 3 rerolls, 10 fan factor. We are in a security gate, so we will have no riots or pitch invasions for this game. And then let's take a look at the other team. Let's see here. I believe he is the first team to accept their ticket. The Uruk Haikus. So, this team has been around for a long time. They started in Season 4, and they have played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 seasons. And you can kind of see it on some of these players because we have a Legend Goblin. We also took second place in G-Man 4D with 9, 1, and 3 record. But looking at the team, we've got Black Orcs, and it looks like Black Orcs have not played for all these seasons. I guess a couple of them have 100 games on them. Ducci or Ouchie, is that a D or an O? I think that's a D. Etsuzan and Matsuo Basho, the fourth, have 100 games each. But you got your standard Black Orc development here. We got some block, some guard, stand firm, mighty blow. We got a niggle on this guy, which I'm sure is going to be a target. Looking at the blitzers, we got a ball carrier blitzer with strong arm and agility up. So we gotta respect a passing play here, although disturbing presence might not let that happen. We got a niggle on a frenzy guard blitzer, a blodge tackle mighty blow blitzer, mighty blow guard. So the thing I see about this team is that there's not nearly enough guard as what a well-developed orc team would probably like to have. And going up against Nurgle, that might be an issue. But we've got our Rackle, and we've got a dirty player, pretty fresh troll, and then this goblin here, 221 SPP. Let's see, he has played 160 games with this goblin. He is the longest serving member of this team. But yeah. And this goblin has a strength bust and agility 5, so we are pretty much just strictly one-turning on this thing. Sidestep, sprint, catch, and sure feet. It's a good little goblin. So taking a look at the matchups, we got, let's see, it's 2040 TV versus it's going to be 1870. So Puck's actually going to have the inducements here of, let's see, 1870, 2040, that is 170. So we could probably see like bribes, wizards, or something along those lines. I would be surprised if we get a blizzard here, or a wizard. Because Nurgle don't really recover well from wizards. But Puck also doesn't have any dirty players, so it's really up in the air what he's going to take here. But we are waiting for inducements. We are done with inducements. So we are going to back up and get into Cabal TV. I'm going to switch to a spoiler screen so we don't see anything. And we'll see what we can do here. We are not in yet. Thanks, Killican. Alright, we are loading up. Alright, so Puck did take a wizard and a babe. And we got +1 fame for Helub. And it looks like puck is going to be kicking. So I think we're going to see a lot of scrapping here. See, we do have a 2-player bench. And same for puck. There's only 1 claw on the Nurgle team, so attrition may not come in the way that we like to see it. So we'll see if we can inflict some death. Puck's opted for a standard setup here. If we can clear the line of scrimmage, however, there is a pretty easy hit on the Palmer here, as we did not set up anything in the middle here. And it looks like we thoroughly intend to utilize all these hits the best we can on line of scrimmage. I don't know what's going on with this troll over here. I assume that he's probably going to bring it over. Let's see. We got a lineman and the goblin on the bench. There's a troll. So the amount of guard that we do have on the orcs makes these line of scrimmage hits pretty easy. Looks like we're going to try to foul this warrior turn 1, I would imagine. And here we go. The kick is up. Kickoff return. Well, there we go. All right. And it's a quick snap. Just gonna close the gap some, it looks like here. Put a little bit of squeeze down on the line of scrimmage. Easy catch. Hey Voon, thanks for the raid. Welcome to the turn 1 of the StinkyUnoriginal guys versus Uruk Haikus. First hit is a POW on the Nurgle Warrior. Yeah, we can take a co-caster if you want to join in. Let me get a room here. All right. So we got the beast knocked down. And we have cleared the line of scrimmage. Looks like we're coming off of a good game for, what was that, the Big Bash Theory? Yeah, we're gonna get a monster bell here for sure.
Hello?
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, we're coming off a game where someone was injured 25% of the time.
Oh my
There were
goodness.
11 casualties, and most of them were in the first 13 turns. It was...
That's absolutely silly.
I won't spoil the results, of course, but it was a
Yeah.
bloody game. I can
Yeah.
spoil that.
That'll be a good
Oh,
watch.
how's it going?
It's going all right. We're turn 1 in here. Let's see. We got some pretty good blocks on the line of scrimmage, and looks like we're gonna set up a huge foul here.
Nice.
And it goes, and it is just a stun.
Uruk
So-
Haikus are one of the oldest teams in G-Man.
Yeah,
a real
it
institution.
was- I was looking at it. 11 seasons, I believe, is what it was.
It's great to see them in the postseason. They haven't been here in a very long time, if ever. So, I think they're playing against Puckstop, who hasn't been in postseason either. This is 2 postseason novices going
Yeah,
head-to-head. It's probably a lot of nerves.
Puck might have been in off-season with his Chaos Dwarves. He's been up in Rail 1 a couple times. I don't recall if he ever made postseason with them or not, though.
Red one is a tough one to make postseason out of.
Yeah, it's Wolves all the way down.
I'm just getting back into the game because I
Sure.
finished that co-cast and closed Blood Bowl, and now I've got to reopen it all again. So.
Oh, I wasn't paying too much attention, but I don't think there was a blitz anywhere on that first turn.
Maybe not.
I think we just took our line of scrimmage hits and took our foul, and I don't see if another blitz was taken anywhere. Oh, we blitzed the rotter. Okay.
Right, I'm coming into the game now. So,
All
any
right.
inducement for anyone, or is it fairly even?
Puck took a wizard and a babe.
The classic Nurgle wizard.
Yeah. We'll see how it pays off for him. He doesn't have dirty player though, so I.
Oh, okay, yeah, that explains it now.
Yeah.
Oh, Nurgle without a dirty player can be pretty rough sometimes.
Yeah, and he only has 1 claw, so I think it's going to be a pretty just grindy game. I don't think there's going to be a lot of removals this game.
No. Double push backs that up quite convincingly.
Yeah. Just going to set up our meat wall here and let the orcs smash against it again. It looks like.
Oh, good old grindy bit of game. This is
Yeah.
going to be 5 turns of people just bodying each other. For not much game.
Alright, so putting our blodger back behind the warrior here.
I like the
Just-
sacrificial block warrior just to soak the damage for a bit.
Yeah.
Someone's got to do it. Might
Yeah.
as well.
And there's
Oh, the goblin's here. Perfect.
yeah,
Leaf on the win.
he's over on
What
the
a-
bench. I assume he does a lot of one-turning.
Yes, Leaf on the Wind is one of the best players in GMAT. It's great to see them out in the postseason.
Yeah, you love to see strength 1, agility 5 goblins. I think we're gonna maybe see another foul either on this warrior that's on the ground, or maybe this beast if we blitz off the rotter.
Yeah, it is the one little hiccup here, because the Walks will be quite happy to engage this, because there's
Yeah.
not a lot on offer here. Like there's like a roster in the middle that you can blitz down this turn, but they'll feel a lot safer with the guard Chaos Warrior who can get taken out, or maybe even the beast. They might fight the beast this turn with a foul.
Sure. Yeah, we've got 3 big pieces down right in the middle of the pitch, so it's gonna be hard to recover positioning on that, I think.
That wide zone warrior has been punished really hard. Look at that, just tied down onto the Russell tackle out in the left-hand wide zone. He's not going to have much impact this half, probably now. Half's just got a lot harder for puck stop.
Yeah, you got all your strength on the ground, and everything's marked pretty much.
I mean, they're in good spots. Like the other three pieces are actually in quite good positions as long as they can stay on the pitch and survive this incoming foul.
Mm-hmm.
That one guard guy, like ideally he would have swapped the guard guy with the block guy if he were looking to nitpick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're just going to be fishing for a foul removal until something leaves, and then it's really going to open up.
I like the positioning of the Orc line because it's like the Mighty Blow Pommer is the Claw Pommer is like right in the middle of it.
Mm-hmm.
So if they want to pick off an edge, they got to go really far.
Yeah.
And that means they can't reposition to the safest spot at the end of their turn.
Yeah, the best blitz for your money is probably going to be going for this Blodge blitzer over here on the right. You son of a high kicko.
Taken away.
Oh, yep.
No foul? Oh.
There it is.
Oh, never mind. There is a foul. It's not where I was expecting.
No break.
Classic Orcs, this. Just a massive line of armor 9 guard. What are you going to do?
I don't know.
Just stand up into it, I guess, and hopefully foul appearance does something. That's the thing with Nogi, you do have foul appearance just as a crutch. Like, if you stand up all 4 of your guys and base them, sooner or later something's going to foul appearance, and that might cause problems.
Oh, yeah.
They might.
So we can't pick off the Takahama Kiliyoshi with the
What a name.
Yeah, with the Claw of Mighty Blow, because it takes 2 GFIs to get over there. Your safest hit would actually be setting up on the troll, but I don't think that's worth doing.
No, probably not. Especially because like you'd have to put the rotter like on the corner, and then the tackle Mighty Blow just comes in and punches a rotter next turn. And
yeah,
might not be the best. Might not be worth it just for a hit on the troll.
If you want to think for turn 16, removing the troll might be good.
Yeah. Although hopefully as Nurgle you've locked it down and removed before that. We do have a hit on the if we bring in more guard, we can force a punch onto maybe the dirty player with Mighty Blow.
Mm-hmm.
And then just in foul appearance we trust, I suppose. It's going to be difficult either way.
Yeah.
Because you're already committed half your, like 2/3 of your team, so it's very difficult to not then commit to the last third. Because it all looks so tempting.
Where are we coming in at? We're going for this blitzer.
Yeah. Leaving our killer off the line. I can understand that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, just double pushes.
I wonder how Puckstop's going to set this up. How much weight is he going to put on his left hand side here?
I don't know. This warrior's probably going down. The Yasteg malaria. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's just put meat up on the wall and hope foul appearance does something.
That poor Kale, the Snuggle Warrior could probably get surfed next time.
Yeah.
But I'll live. It's no stand firm. I'd probably just spend a turn trying to find pushes on that guy. But we don't. We go the other way.
We'll just take the knockdown and probably foul that next turn. Or this turn.
That's interesting. I would have definitely gone for the surf there, I think. Because it's essentially a free injury roll on a Snuggle Warrior. You don't get those very often.
Yeah.
And now your frenzy step forward in towards the killer. And it is niggled, so might not be.
Yeah, there's another niggled. Nah, this Black Orc's niggled as well.
Hmm. There are angles for the Nurgle to work with if they can find these hits. Honestly, I feel like I'm watching a preview of my game against. I'm playing like 2000 TV Chorse with my 1800 Nurgle that looks quite similar to what Puckstop has, and this feels like a preview of what my game's going to be in a few days' time. So I'm kind of watching this to get inspiration and see if I can come up with anything. But yeah.
I was playing tabletop last night for the first time in a year.
Oh, nice.
I was playing Nurgle versus Dwarves, and it was the most boring 0-0 grind.
Was it new rule set or old rule set? Or
New rules.
how does Nurgle feel with the new rules? Because everyone likes to say how bad they are.
I felt that they played the same armor break. Like, you have to be conscious of not dodging so much with Rotters. But other than that, it plays basically the same.
Good to hear. What I will say, as a Nurgle coach who missed positions, I kind of do need those rotter dodges to bail out my drives, so that's kind of a bad news sign for me there. But
Yeah, if you struggle with your Rotter positioning, you might have trouble with the agility bust.
So we're going to go for another foul on Malaria here. Maybe third time's the charm.
Certainly looks like it. You could, I guess there's not really anyone else to wedge in for another assist.
Or carry assist.
Good.
Well, I mean...
You're safe enough.
No, that'd be a bad idea.
We haven't blitzed anywhere yet either.
Foul first, and then we can blitz off of it, maybe. Might see a Black Orc blitz now. That's works.
Yeah.
Just to punch the rotter. Get the pressure on.
You got 2 stunned warriors next turn, so we're gonna lose a bit in positioning, although these other 2 warriors aren't tied down.
Yeah, they can be the second wave.
Yep.
Of boys just sitting there.
Wonder if we could, if that Black Orc could have moved and maybe hugged the sideline a little bit more, you might have been able to work into some, a sideline screen.
I don't think that's super needed at the moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's an option.
We got this 2-head sacker back here that could probably dodge through it pretty easy.
True, you gotta respect the 2 heads dive. Foul appearance turned up for the first time today.
Yeah.
Watch the beast go stupid off the back of it now, though. In classic beast style.
I wouldn't be too fussed over that foul appearance proccing there, because that was going to be a 1-die.
You'd rather have it there than in an actually critical
Yeah.
block.
That was a 1-die versus stand firm. I'm probably not going to have anything happen there anyway. Circling around
a scoring threat being developed.
Yep. Going for the niggle.
Found him.
Gets it. I don't think
for stepping out of line.
I don't think you can follow this pile on though.
Ooh,
oh, he's going to stand.
I wouldn't have stood that firm. I would have stepped back and forced to go forward if he wants to. But now we can pile on. In position of relative safety.
Didn't use a mighty blow. I'd probably pile this on.
Because you have the warrior to
there it is.
in terms of positioning.
Yeah.
Fine.
Worth.
On a 7.
You'll take that.
I'll take it to the bank.
Now you got to figure out how to protect your guy on the ground here.
Yeah, because you're starting to think, oh, I might have to bring my 4th warrior in to help protect this guy now.
Yeah, I think you have to bring the other warrior in and park it up here on the blitzer. Well, that's not going to happen anymore.
No, so we're just gonna. I guess there is a stun Noga warrior there that blocks 1 square of assists.
Yeah.
So best you're getting is 2. Yeah, actually, the stun on the Noga warrior actually helps you out there. It means you don't have to commit the Noga warrior to it.
And you've got to respect this Rotter now, because that could just swing around and blitz you if you're not careful.
Mm-hmm. It does draw the blitz. And that also helps, but that in its own way protects the Pommer as well, as we do see the warrior commit to him.
Yeah. I think that's a good move. It's set up a bad hit on the warrior. So yeah, we got a frenzy trap now.
We're trusting a lot in the beast, though. Yeah, there we go. The Saka comes back to cover this. Interesting turn. Loads of different things put up on offer by the Naga. You can have the wide zone if you want. You can try and knock the beast down and take some more center ground if you want. But whatever you do, don't hit my Pommer, please.
Right. Yeah, I think it'd be reasonable to try to hit this beast, foul the warrior that's on the ground in the middle, and then just try to take the center field again.
Yeah, that's what we see most like. That warrior commit. Let this come in. I don't know, maybe Puck's still thinking values the Pommer. It is the only claw on the team, you do need to protect it very highly. Sometimes even at the expense of positioning, which we're seeing here.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for the follow, Lumi. Nice armor break.
Yeah, opens the lane a bit here.
How far are we wanting to take this? I think we could take a pretty decent chunk here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. GFI and get behind a screen over here on the wide end.
Yeah, this is some nice real estate.
Okay, so you're basically depending on this beast going
Ooh,
down
wow,
now.
okay.
Yeah.
This is quite tight to the beast, considering you don't have Juggernaut and you've used your Blitz more importantly.
Mm-hmm. Like, I think if you don't get it on one orc, you're definitely trying to take it on the other orc.
Could be a turn up here for the Nogles. Beast does need to survive 2 dice hits though, and it does survive the first. Do you let them take? Do you let this go? Not stand firm. Oh, he has grab. Never mind.
Mm. Well, you could have still stood firm on that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, with grab you always stand firm.
Yeah.
I forgot about the grab.
I think I would have stood firm there just for the sake of keeping something based on the cage. Although.
Oh wow. Okay.
I have no idea what's going on now.
What on earth was that?
Because now you can just stand firm and stay based on the ball
No,
carrier.
stand firm, and then they grab you into the ball carrier. What? I'm so confused. Now this is a very important block.
Yes. I think Puck is very happy with where he's at right now.
How has Puck managed to swing this? Maybe he sweet talks them into doing that.
Selling those beast hugs. They're the best.
Maybe. It's been a long pandemic. Maybe the Orc team's just a bit touch-starved. They need the beast.
Yeah, I think the better play would have been to take your ball carrier and put it over here in the wide zone, and then screen off with your 2 blitzers.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think just you could have left it. You could have that positioning was okay if you grabbed the beast and put him on the other side of you.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have to burn a reroll here, and we still don't get it.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
So let's see how much guard is on here now.
You've always done that one, fam. There we go.
There's 2 guard here.
You know what happened there? I think Puckstop forgot that the guy had grab, and so forgot to stand firm. But then Halib also forgot he had grab. I think that's what happened there. Both players forgot that grab was the thing, and it worked out for Puckstop.
Yeah, this is a great spot for Puck.
I mean, yeah, there is guard in place here, so the beast is going to struggle to. Will the beast? Oh, an end of turn KO on Kiliyoshi.
That Niggle playing into it.
There is one guard. The thing is, right, it is kind of okay because there's only one guard from the troll, and the black. Oh, you do actually have. Sorry, the downed block guard Nagawari from like turn 1 is actually in perfect position here to cancel an assist and secure a 2-dice. All of a sudden, a great Nurgle turn is in the offing.
Yeah. I mean, you could just take a straight 1-dice with the beast onto the ball.
Yeah, but you can take a 2-dice nice and easily.
Can he? He's got 2 guard assists against him. Where's the other assist coming in at?
Oh yeah, I forgot about the other guard in the middle there.
Yeah.
Well, we could blitz the troll down with the killer, and that'll open up room for assists.
I think you take your claw palm and you blitz the stand firm Black Orc here, and hopefully get that guard assist going.
Oh yeah, that doesn't need a GFI. Yeah, you're right.
And then you can get your easy 2-die on the ball carrier.
Man, I'm glad I'm making these mistakes now and not in my actual game. It's great. Oh, I think I would hit defend. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess it's actually 4 sure hands, so like maybe it's better off on the tentacles. But yeah, fend as well.
Yeah,
man, I need to get better at reading all these skills. I'm not used to playing games where people have more than 2 or 3 skills on a piece.
Yeah, I miss the fend as well. Damn Lark showing us why he's the best.
Yeah. But hey, it's like there's 5 Blood Bowl games going on right now, so the fact that we're actually here and able to cast is the real winner.
It's a blessing. Rebel wins.
Bad as we are at casting, we are actually casting. Yeah, actually, that becomes a really because you got the 1 and 6 stupid all the time here to think about as well. It's tough. I think we'll see how this pom goes and then work from there potentially. Oh,
double pows.
Good start to it.
I think if we had jugs on this killer as well, that'd be a great spot.
Okay, I think the case for not punching just got a little bit stronger.
Yeah.
Small consideration of a power up right there, but
I would have strongly considered that. You're losing a lot of power into the KO box, and
but they are thinking. I don't know. It's tough because it is only round 1 as players, like of postseason, and you've still got a half and a bit to go against Nurgle.
Yeah,
tough one.
I don't think you lose a whole lot if you take this
block.
We
do punch, and we do pow anyway, so nice fend. Might actually still be quite a good fend, to be honest. Because, yeah, without scatter, great fend.
I suppose you could just try to get on the ball with the Rotter that's marked up here up top.
And I think fend is why they didn't power up with that. Because this ball is probably going to be in a really good spot for you if they do elect punch. So you're just going to play down this wide zone now, and you're not going to need the guy in 2 turns to stand up.
Yeah. I think
interesting call though.
I think you go ahead and go for the ball and try to pick it up with the Rotter.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
And then just force him to take a blitz there.
Oh, do we just punt? I've got a reroll. I just punt with this. Just try and lob it downfield and get an inaccurate pass.
Yeah. The risk of fumble though would make it.
Well, think about it, right? If it bounces onto the down blitzer, it could end up in the beast tackle zones, which is what you want.
True.
It's either ending up in the beast tackle zones or the rotter tackle zones, either way. So, still forces a blitz. We don't punt.
It was a very good turn for Puck.
Perfect turn for Puck. And Hallow will be kicking themselves for letting that happen.
Yeah, I'm curious what happened there.
I think they just forgot about their own grab. I'm pretty sure.
Alright, ball carrier's down. And KO'd.
In style.
Good scatter.
Yep.
So you could move this Black Orc back up and give yourself a nice little screen and then run your ball carrier and pick it up and try to re-secure over here on the sideline.
Yeah, definitely.
So all in all, you're in a pretty good spot still because you still have a lot of warriors and beastmen tied up over here on the left.
It's an okay spot. The main problem is that there's like the sacking beastman that's still gonna bring someone down.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be difficult. Like they need to score in the next couple of turns really, because that line of Orc is probably gonna fall over the next 2 turns.
Yeah, next turn they're
Because it's a
going down.
rookie troll, right? It doesn't have block or anything or stand firm, so they can push that around and manipulate it quite easily.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna try and score this turn, maybe. We have strong arm.
That'd be spicy.
We're setting up. We're making them. It is a free surf. I will say that. So if we don't pass this turn, it is going to get surfed. But
Yeah, I think we're going for it.
we are going for it. Strong arm is good. Oh wow! Gets styled on.
Nice.
Does give touch some time to work there. But you know what? It's a touchdown. An Orc passing touchdown. You don't say that every day.
A long pass too.
Yeah, they went. What was the roll in the pass? What do we need?
We get the blitzer comebacks. So you got
Both
turns.
Blackhawks out.
Yeah, we got 4 turns that he has to go with the 2 Black Orcs out.
It was only a 3+ pass after all of that because it was actually full strong arm.
Yeah, not too bad. So rolled the 3.
Yeah, so you're racking up from the 217th star player point with that one.
Congratulations.
Goblin on the pitch.
Yeah.
Leaf on the wind is forced on, potentially against his will. It's the strength 1 Goblin must surely be fearing for his life.
I think it's Puck
Just a
who's
bit more than
fearing.
usual.
Puck was admiring this goblin.
Yeah, he even drops into the G-Man discussion channel to congratulate the Goblin.
Yeah.
Very courteous.
So Puck has plenty of turns to equalize this before the half.
Yeah, he can affect a score here.
And can
Doesn't have an
also
limitation
inflict a lot of damage.
to help him though. Like he doesn't have a big hand or an extra arms kicking around, so like it is still Nurgle, so it is still movement 6, agi 3.
Yeah.
Which is not the easiest to force on with, especially if the kick is deep.
Yeah, you do have your sure hands and dodge, which will help, I'm sure.
Yeah, probably will be needed. It's interesting because Puckstop's kind of gone for the My Stays school of Nurgle, where you just go block guard on everything. So it means that you can't really tuck into this LOS very easily because you've only got Mighty Blow in a couple of places.
Yeah.
Whereas your standard Nurgle team would be like, nice, I get 3 or 4 claw hits now to try and to put this game to bed.
Yeah, and this is how I prefer to build Nurgle as well, going for your block, guard, and stand firms. Although Puck doesn't have stand firm yet.
True. I mean, half my guys don't even have the guard yet.
Yeah.
Just rocking around a block.
It's slow.
It's a long game, and also one of my warriors did manage to die just after finally reaching blocks. We had to go through that process all over again.
Classic.
Mid-season. But they give it a good go, and that's all I can ask for.
Yeah.
Wide zone beast? Question mark. Looks like we're going in for the legend blitzer.
Gotta get his revenge.
Yeah. Killer LOS. Perfect defense might be a little bit worrying. for puck stop because there is still a lot of guard on this Orc team. And they switch targets.
Going for the guard mighty blow blitzer.
Yeah. Well, that's the logic is I think puck stop realised. Wait a minute, I'm not going to be defending again, so the actual full strong arm is actually not that useful.
Yeah.
Whereas the guard probably is. So well adjusted there, well remembered. Maybe they're going to take the claw hit on the LOS because the guy doesn't have block. It's the most likely thing to get removed. Might be what we see.
Slow value though.
Yeah. It's only 50 team value, I agree.
You get a couple follow-up hits on it, and then maybe you take it after the third.
Deep kick though, that'd be good for the Orcs. Goblin putting a hell of a boot into that, considering he's strength 1.
Alright. Take the POW early. So that does free you up to take a more meaningful hit.
Mm-hmm.
I think Puck forgot about horns.
Probably, yeah.
You did not need to put your warrior out there.
Well, if you're planning on piling on, then maybe you do. Nothing doing there.
Nothing happens. I think the
Beast
problem...
Fortunate. Man, the Beast needed to activate there. If it didn't, it would have to fill that spot with a Rotter.
For sure.
So a nice activation there for Puck.
I think a problem that could arise at this point now is that you could set up the assists and get this warrior pinned on the sideline with Frenzy.
Mm-hmm. For sure. And this Beast coming forward on like turn 5 kind of tells you exactly where the Nurgle are going to be.
Yeah.
So you can just put everything into this now, because there's no way they switch you out of their Nurgle.
And
if they do, you just say, nice dice, my friend, nice dice.
And you could pocket the troll in here between the warrior and the beast and get a 2-die
Yeah,
pretty
it's a nice
easy on the beast.
To stand.
Yeah, this is a lot of commitment for not even picking up the ball yet.
Yeah, but you do kind of have to do it as Nurgle because you're so slow and not very agile, so you need to clear the lane. Give yourself some room to work with early, otherwise you have to throw passes and stuff, and it's not as pickup is good, fortunately. We do have the wizard as well, remember, so Prexop could always bolt his way into a 1-1 at half, potentially.
You could.
If he's feeling confident.
Yeah.
You either save it, or you save it for like, or you think, I'm only going to score once, we'll take it 1-1, and then I'll keep the wizard for overtime.
I think holding on to the wizard for late second half is probably a better play.
Yeah, most likely.
If not to recover the ball, then to at least stop a touchdown.
Mm-hmm. True.
I want to see where we're putting this troll. Right there,
over
huh?
the top.
Maybe he's setting up for a foul next turn, because he did pull his dirty player back.
Yep. I do think the dirty player is going to be standing there, foul or no foul. But
Yeah.
yeah, I agree. Trying to line up a blitz on this noble warrior. And that will... They might see a goblin foul? No way.
Gotta protect his baby boy.
I mean, currently the center's looking a bit wide open. I mean, they haven't moved all their pieces yet, but
Yeah, I think if you go for this blitz on this warrior, you've also overcommitted.
the guard guy can, because you can put the thrower behind the guard Black Orc, and that's pretty decent screen. Or the goblin. The screen goblin is doing work there, I guess.
Safety goblin.
I mean, the beast is so committed. It's not like they're going to put tentacles on the strength 1 anytime soon. Although they could chain push off, actually. Oh,
big KO. Puck does have a babe though, so it's very likely he comes back.
Gives us a beast punch as well, which is good. So the goblin is safe from tentacles.
And you do have a very nice foul next turn if you can get the beast knocked down again. Or if it doesn't stand up.
It might not.
I think going for the pylon that far into enemy territory was a very risky maneuver. Probably not worth it for just a block or a mighty blow and guard.
Orc defensive line looking pretty solid here, though.
Yeah.
Can't see Noble getting much damage.
Whoa.
3 times. Oh wow! Darling on him.
Spicy.
It is a killer, so getting him.
Well done.
Well found.
All right, that changes the mood of this half quite a bit.
Yep. Puck stopped going for a big opening gambit down the left-hand side, and got 2 of his pieces taken off the pitch. So
Yeah.
He'll try that one again in a hurry.
So now he has 3 turns to move basically the whole pitch.
Yep.
With a warrior and his killer down.
I'm gonna just go grab myself a drink to save my voice a bit. I'll be back in a sec.
Sure. Warrior Blitz coming in on the dirty player. Finds the POW. And no armor break. So we've got a little bit of a pocket forming up over here, capitalizing on this huge commitment over here to remove the killer. These blitzers are fast enough to kind of head them off, though. So I think we take pretty easy blocks on the beast here, try to get a knockdown, and roll everybody over. Troll moving to the center of the pitch, kind of set up a pillar. You can drop down here and get a 2-die on this warrior with the Black Orc. Beast goes down. No break. You could... no, you don't have the movement to set a foul on him.
Alright, what did I miss?
Not a whole lot. Puck formed a pocket and dropped into it over here in the on his side of the pitch, trying to maybe take advantage of all these orcs on the other side. But I don't think there's enough to stop him from switching up and being able to head him off. I think we've got a hit on this Mighty Blow Guard warrior in the center.
Looks to be.
And we can set up some assists and get some 2-dies on the other 2 warriors. Like so.
I love stream sniping? Question mark.
An immediate reroll on a double skull.
Hey, Haleb's done a pretty good job so far of denying this 1-1 at the half.
Mm-hmm. So we got another 2-die on Lord Saitoma.
Hey, your namesake orc is 30 player. That's cool.
I have a namesake orc?
I think so. Hero Orki Sato. Third.
I don't know. Maybe.
It's a place.
I don't know if I'm that well known in G-Man.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to burst your bubble, but it looks like all the orcs are kind of similar themes. So maybe it's just a lucky coincidence.
Maybe so.
Because, like, for example, in my div this season, I was recapping a team called Agorki's Warriors and a coach called Mr. Agorki.
Huh.
Both separate, so that was quite funny. Especially when they played each other. It was a good match. But it looks like we're going to get that extra hit on the warrior here. Eventually, Armor 9 might break if you hit it long enough.
Yeah. You throw your fists against the wall, it might fall.
I will say, coming from my last game, this is a very big change of pace, because at this point in my last game we had like 8 casualties and like a death.
Oh, jeez.
Goblin in throwing position, as we see a break here.
Yeah, I think Puck is going to have a hard time finding some room to get through.
Well, the thing is, everything's not down, right? So we can't take a lot of GFIs. You could form a sideline cage pretty fairly well, though. It would probably need a quick pass.
Yeah, you can blitz your Rackle lineman here and try to get a little bit of space there and form up that sideline cage.
Yeah.
And then he does need to be in scoring position this turn.
Mm-hmm. And that would be at the forefront of his mind.
Which would require, if he does not hand it off, it requires a GFI this turn.
I think he'll do the GFI route.
I agree. There's not a
The
good
thing is,
handoff target.
Yeah. Oh, we go for the... Actually, 4? Okay.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know, because you're one of your few screening pieces can get wrestled down maybe now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say it's hard because you want to blitz, but you also want to get like as many players around the ball as you can. And if you blitz, you lose a movement. And with Nurgle, you need every single movement, so it could be quite tough. Looks like the tackle goat is going to come over the top and act as like a screen. And then the ball's going to GFI. And then we just trust that the other guys don't get knocked down, and so they can't come in underneath.
I think so. Although I think you can get the guard in here and get this warrior knocked down pretty easy.
Yeah.
Max Schreiber, thanks for the follow. beast stands up without a friend. Ready
He needs
for more
friends.
punches.
This is no ordinary beast. He's got block stand firm guard. Serious player.
Yeah, he could tie up those 3 orcs.
Okay.
Interesting position to put that. I would have taken this Rotter up into the wide zone for the bottom screen.
Yeah, me too. That's what I was thinking. Mainly because he can be like his job is so what he's saying is, oh, I can tie down the dirty player, but you can just block with the black book, can't you, to free that?
Yeah.
So
And I think
feels
you're
like a free hit given away there potentially by Quickstop.
I think you're in a spot where you have to take this GFI with the ball carrier, and you don't get your top screen anymore. So someone could come in through the top.
Yeah, no, it'll take a second. We are now in our own way a little bit.
I think the second GFI puts you in a more dangerous position. It keeps you from getting pushed back out of scoring range.
God, imagine if that roster was just on the right-hand side where that around by the mighty blue pesticles would be a much stronger position for puck stop.
Yeah,
Just that one movement could end up really jeopardizing this drive, which so far has actually been, considering how repulsed by the Orcs they were when they first went forward, is actually quite a good recovery and into a good position.
Indeed.
The Orcs kind of went all in on that Beast and Nurgle foul, didn't they? Or the killer foul, which I guess you can understand.
Yeah. It's worth it if he stays out.
True.
So you can bring this troll over here and mark the Pestigore and the warrior up top, and then bring in the goblin to assist, and you can take this warrior down, and then you can get a pretty easy blitz with the strong arm blitzer.
Or not.
Or he can mark there too.
I think we need one more assist. I guess the troll can provide it, and then we just knock down the. Do you think he might be trying to knock down the goats, maybe? Or I guess it could still go both ways. They're just deciding the specifics of the play.
Yeah. I suppose ideally he'd like to blitz with this with the lineman.
Yeah.
Because you do have that wrestle and the tackle. So you could drop your troll down here on the Pestigore, blitz or hit the Pestigore with "Oh no, come at ya," and then you can do a 3+ into a 1-die.
Yeah, that might be a line. It's tough. Do you think it's worth taking that extra 3+ to get the better dice on the ball? I guess because the ball is blood, you kind of have to go with the wrestle tackle.
Yeah.
It's not really a decision.
You could also, if you want to take the extra 2+. Oh, there's a break on the beast. If you want to take the extra 2+, you could take your goblin and provide the assist to make it a 2-die.
Yeah, that might be what they're thinking here. Especially if they don't use a reroll early in the. Alright, it's tough though. Because if you're using the reroll on the GFIs, you can't use it on a hypothetical dodge. So lots of different angles to come at this, depending on whether you want wrestle tackle, whether you want 1 or 2 dice. Or do you just take a 2 dice hit on the ball and try and power fish for a little bit less dice potentially?
Yeah.
I mean, can that even happen?
Yeah, you could do it. Like, so if you bring the troll up and provide the other assist, your wrestle tackle can knock down the warrior, and if you get a POW, you can follow up and provide an assist.
Yeah, there we go.
But then what do you go in with? Your dirty player?
True.
Frenzy.
You
could surf him with the
We're going to go
frenzy.
underneath. Yeah, they took the path of like least chance of it failing in the lead up to the sack. I think there, which makes sense. And now they'll just take 2 goes at rolling a 6.
Yeah. I like the troll mark less now that he decided to hit the Pestigore instead.
I don't see the goblin screen here. But not before we try and sack here.
Doesn't get it.
No, but it forces him into his friends. And now we can use our GFI, our reroll on GFIs to make this a better position for us, I suppose.
Yeah, he kind of helped Puck out though by reducing a GFI for him.
True.
So now Puck gets a 3+ dodge. He is marked with tackle.
Yep, and I'm sure the thing is, I'm pretty sure the Rocket's going to come over here and be annoying and add tackle zones to this. Yeah,
That will help a bit.
just a little bit. Dirty Flare can come across as well and make this even worse.
I think if I was going to go for the blitz that way, I probably would have tried to dodge out with the Frenzy Blitzer and go for the Surf.
Maybe, yeah. Actually, yeah, for sure. Lots of different ways to approach that.
Because you could have used the Black Orc to push the Warrior off, and then you wouldn't have even had to do that dodge.
I think they focused in on the wrestle tackle and spent too long thinking about the wrestle tackle.
Yeah.
And forgot about the frenzy line as well. It's tough. You only have like a couple of minutes to map it out, so it's difficult to keep everything in mind, I guess.
Oh yeah, off season is high stress.
Very high stress. You can be as good a coach as you like in the season, but if you get nervous in the big games, then you'll always just be around a 64 player. Whoa, bot comes down. Okay.
I mean,
to free up the wrestle tackle to sack, I guess, for free. We had 2 heads though.
Well, now you can just kind of run your dodger through and do 1 GFI and score. If you don't even want to punch the dirty player.
That's correct. Yeah.
I don't like it, but it will give him the score probably.
Yeah, exactly. T+ and T+ because of the wizard.
Yep.
Well, it worked, so Puckstop's a genius.
Classic results-based analysis.
Is there any better way? Not in my mind.
Not with Blood Bowl.
I don't have any results to tell me that way works, so I've got to stick with the results-based way, you know.
And
no
it's in.
problems. What a 6, I think, there for good measure.
Got a tied game going into the half.
Yeah, Puckstop with the ball, and you'd say in the driving seat in the fact that offense is probably easier than defense.
Yeah, he did not get his warrior back.
No, but they got a couple of goals back.
Yeah, and only 1 Black Orc came back.
Big blocker for a big blocker.
Yep. The better of the 2 Black Orcs stayed out.
That's a shame.
So, got another niggle coming up on the pitch.
Goblin retreats, awaiting what might be needed here. They might need the Goblin 1 turn to stay in this match.
It's looking that way.
A long drive to go though, but yeah.
So how long did that prior game you were casting last? That was like an hour-long game, wasn't it?
About an hour, yeah, if that.
Wow.
It was done. The game was over on. Honestly, I don't want to demean whoever lost, but the game was kind of over on turn 5.
Yeah.
But it was a fun one to watch all the way through. And it was also quite nice because I've thrown myself in and I've got a fair few casts to do, so it's nice to get a nice quick one, just to warm me up a little bit. And
Yeah.
not burn my voice a bit too hard. It's a fun match though. Definitely worth a rewatch.
I like casting, but hardly anyone ever plays in my prime time.
I have a reverse problem in that like all the games in my prime time, but my internet is worse in my prime time. So like I can co-cast, I can be a voice, but I can't stream. I don't have the upload speed.
Gotcha.
So the best time I can stream is like really off peak, and then I'm fighting. So then I'm fighting with like you guys on like the West Coast and the Big O for games, and it's like it feels a bit bad.
Yeah, like my prime time is at about 100 UTC.
Oh right.
But since it's like all international scheduling and everything, nobody can ever play at that time. Got some big
Opening
hits.
KO.
Yep. On the dirty player. We weren't seeing a
Very
whole
good.
lot of fouls after like turn 3 though, so maybe the dirty player wasn't needed anymore.
Maybe. Even without a dirty player on the Nurgle, they're still managing to keep up with removals, which I'd say is kind of impressive. Like,
Yeah, they're doing all right. I don't think the claw bomb has even done a whole lot.
I'm kind of surprised. Normally when I play Nurgle, my Rotters go on the LOS on defense and they all just die in the first 2 turns and decay badly. And then
Yeah.
I'm stuck with all my positionals and it feels kind of bad, but still lots of Rotters here.
Yeah,
You do get an armor break.
Nurgle is kind of a weird way to think because so you could put your Rotters on the line of scrimmage and they just fall apart for the rest of the game. I prefer to just kind of bully with a bunch of warriors and hope that foul appearance and regen kind of saves me for the next half.
I'm gonna have to like start. I think I might have to start thinking about these lines. I am playing Chorse with like 3 Claw Mighty Blows, so definitely one for the Rotters that one. But yeah, I agree. I might start playing that a little bit more.
Yeah.
No foul. Doesn't look like. I don't know. 3 assists. I guess on the rookie, it's not important enough.
Yeah. I think if you would have got a push on the lineman that went down, you might take the foul on the Rackle. But it's not worth trying to work on that now.
Troll once again finding a nice little nook to put himself into and get some value.
Troll has been super reliable. I don't think he's gone stupid this game.
Yeah, the big guys have been good so far.
I think
Beast even making some 4+.
I think there was a stupid on the Beast early. No, it was a foul appearance. That's what it was.
I mean, the Beast was what blew open the entire play in that first half and forced Aleb to score early. Iron Rotter staying strong.
YMCA is a good boy.
Does the job. Getting one more, we're getting yet another beast hit. Eventually, maybe they might remove it, but long odds.
Get a POW on the Beast.
But we do now. We'll probably get a blitz on the Niggle Black Hawk now in reply, if the Beast can stand up.
Yeah, I think either way you're taking a blitz on a Niggled player. Whether you want it to be the frenzy.
Yeah. Not a great matchup for this sort of team in particular because of those niggles. Because against like non-claw teams, they can kind of be hidden behind the armor. But they really feel weak against a claw team like this.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you though. If we stand up the beast, we can take a nice hit on the black orc. Beast is up.
Was it ever in doubt? Not by me.
Thinking of better options now.
And ball comes up and will force some desperate sprints across the pitch from those two blitzers that found themselves as the highest movement pieces, both in the same wide zone, which is not usually what you're going for with orcs.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm struggling to see how this look goes any other way than a Nurgle beat down the pitch. I will admit. Maybe that's just my lack of imagination.
I think you've got enough room that where you can kind of exploit your nurgliness a little bit.
Yeah. You can just turn it into a series of like. The thing where they kind of tend to struggle is where like they run into a big bash team and they just line up. You can't really fight because you don't have enough guard. But
yeah,
on offense you can like take these like 1v1s or 2v1s.
Mm-hmm.
Again, in those little mini spots, the extra skills.
Piled on the troll and
and it's out of there.
Gets it.
Nice. 2 removals in 2 turns to start the stride.
Pylon does the thing. Gets a big removal.
Yeah, that's a nice one to pick up. I guess deciding like he wanted to pile on. So if you want to pile on, you want him to be back a little bit, and that makes the troll the best hit, especially because he doesn't have block.
So I'm curious where this 2 heads is going to go.
Yeah.
Because there is currently a hit on the ball. That does help it. Because this agility would have had a pretty easy dodge to get in and do a 1-die.
Yep. But not anymore. Also, like, even if they didn't spot that, they could always just like blitz tail troll the roster and just cut the team up a bit.
Yeah.
Folks, stop not making that rookie mistake though. They've been around too long. Not about to let a potential postseason win escape something.
Indeed.
At least not without something crazy, some crazy dice or some really good plays.
And you want to get the other assist on this beast, but at the same time, you have a lot of blitzers that you really need to get to the center of the pitch.
Yep, got a lot of ground to cover and running out of players to cover it with.
Yep.
Beast doing beast things. Sure they'll figure it out. How's your season been here? I haven't caught up with you in like ages, it feels like.
Sorry?
How was your regular season? As we like.
I did okay. I've been playing Underworld. I'm on my 6th season of my Underworld team. And I finally had a decent season.
Oh, good.
I think I went 8, 1, and 4.
Big season record, or did you just finish like 5th or 6th?
I ended up 5th, but we were like really stacked on the top of the leaderboard. So like our division winner had 31, and then I think it was 31, 29, and there was like 26, 25, 25, 24.
Yeah. Still though, it's nice to get a good Underworld season. Cause
yeah, you
love
to
if you
see
lose
it.
a couple pieces, the season can go into like spiral mode pretty quickly, I guess.
I've had a couple seasons where like it's just done game 4.
Yeah. mean, it's been a good Underworld season across the league because Underworld took G-Man 1. G-Man 1 fast becoming a meme division. It wasn't already.
Yeah, people are going to forget all about Big O can't win playoffs. And now it's going to be G-Man 1 lets meme teams win.
True. Although you do say that, but Dalaric's Goblins did not get relegated from Big O Div 1.
It's fair.
Which is, I would say, worse than being an Underworld team. And I don't know. I just love whenever something like this happens. Like all the excuses come out of the G-Man coaches. Like when Brett's won.
Oh sure,
like, yeah. And now it's like, oh, Underworld are actually a tier 2 team if you think about it.
Oh. Wow. Okay.
Once again, piling on.
Big risk, big reward. The
Piling on out for the half.
The referee is just not watching this game as well.
No, it's chilling.
Also,
enjoying the spectacle.
Yeah. I also think we're outside the spoiler window now, but we had our Stunty Cup progress to the next round as well. I don't know if you saw that.
I was there.
You watched that? Nice. Or you cast that?
I was in the booth. It was
very
great.
good. Very good.
It was a fun game. Kianda is a very deserving rest spin because the thing is, like, Stunty Cup tends to favour fresh Stunty teams because they get more bye weeks and the opposition is worse. So for Kianda, and Kianda's always battled with the same team up in like Div 3.
Yeah.
So it's great to finally see him, get that Stunty Cup championship under his belt because he really deserves it.
And then pocket a win in the off season as well.
Oh yeah, he was on really good form in that game. I mean, the opposition coach did give him like a lot of good plays to make, but he still spotted them and came out with a win. It's great.
I don't think Kiander streams anymore, but whenever he did, I really appreciated his methodology.
His streams are really, really educational stuff.
Yes.
For sure.
But anyway, back to our game.
I remember I watched him stream Wood Elves one time.
Really?
And if you thought he was good on Goblins, when he actually has stats greater than 2 on his pieces, he is almost unbeatable.
I wasn't sure he was capable of playing another team.
Nah, he plays them in CCL sometimes, I think. It's like his like, because he can't play Goblins full time, even if you're as crazy as Kiander. So he plays Wood Elves as like his pick-me-up team when the Goblin dice aren't going too hot.
I see.
But I don't think he's done it in a while. He's we were chatting about Blood Bowl 3 in the Goblin Discord, and he was saying that he was planning on playing Blackhawks with the Troll and all Goblins. Just to recreate the Goblin team, because the Goblins have Thick Skull, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, they're good Goblins.
They're good boys. Also, with the new SPP system, like, you're guaranteed a dirty player after a certain amount of SPP, which is really strong.
And the star players are just great. I think Black Orcs get kind of hosed on star players a little bit, though, right currently.
Yeah. I honestly haven't been paying enough attention to it because I don't play tabletop, so I've had no exposure to the new rules set yet.
Sure. So
I'm just sad about the way the Nurgle team looks. I feel like this version of Nurgle is way cooler than the Blood Bowl 3 art.
Yeah, they still play all right.
I don't mean from a play style. I mean as in looking at the pieces.
Oh yeah, they got kind of fat.
They just look so silly. They look so dumb.
Yeah.
I don't know. Rant over, I guess.
Anyway, back to the game here.
I mean, not a whole lot has happened, I don't think. Rookstall's just playing back and forth, waiting for the Orcs to his position.
I don't know. I think you can get a hit on your beast here.
Yeah.
Pretty easy.
Yeah, I mean, I say that, but there are a few hits on here. I didn't realise this is actually the start of the Orc turn, not the end of it. So
yeah,
they could find a couple of knockdowns here and put a little bit of pressure on.
This dodge blitzer, if we can get a knockdown on the beast, we can get this dodge blitzer back and provide a nice little screen.
Yeah.
Wrestle's gonna do some work. We've got this Black Orc, though, that's not going to really be able to do anything this turn. I suppose he babysits a Rotter, which is a good trade for Puckstop.
Yeah, Puckstop will take that trade all day. And he doesn't break armor, so that Ross is going to be right back in there next turn. Next upgrade. Also, I'm not spoiling any games, by the way, but the Discord, the bot's gone crazy with all the games coming in, and it's double reporting.
Oh no!
So the spoilers channel is just a deluge of bot reports at the moment.
No. You know what they say about Black Orcs and GFIs?
Very reliable. We didn't get to take our hits in the middle.
Yep.
If they were any, and now no one can punch back.
Yeah, I suppose we were trying to go for the 2 dice on Psychtoma.
Not to be.
So this is left Puck in a pretty good spot to make a sideline screen.
Yep.
Got a
Just
lot
need to, I think if they do need to knock down this rookie lineman to free up tall Tells roll. Yeah, Ross.
Yeah.
Like if this goes like push skull on the rookie lineup, it could jeopardize the play a little bit. But I do agree. I think it should be quite orthodox screen. Takes the wrestle.
All right.
Okay.
I suppose it gets him down, so reduces sacking potential.
Yeah, but then the ball is it's kind of still just one. It is adding a GFI, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you find the knockdown, and that will help us cover the screen. The ball is a little bit closer. The beast needs to actually win the fight against this Black Orc, otherwise it could not go well for them here.
Oh man.
Although I think that's okay, because the beast has stand firm, like, might be enough. Out of position.
You maybe. 1, 2.
God, imagine if you activate the beast here, because the stupid is drive ending.
I don't think you
can.
can.
Double skulls could be drive ending as well. There goes your reroll.
3 rerolls. Overtime format. Yeah.
Has to eat it.
I don't think he would have gained enough there.
No, you're right. You know, you've already got. They managed to find 4 knockdowns, 5 knockdowns that turn on Orcs, so it should hopefully be enough to keep the ball safe, just because they don't have the movement. I was thinking though, because you have the Agi 4 strong arm, there is a genuine, 2 or 3 turn threat from the Orcs, as well as the Goblin Agi 5, so...
Yeah.
Still some 2-2 chances here. And in that case, you will definitely need your rerolls for overtime, so I can get behind that. That keep on the double skulls.
Yeah, I think it is difficult to get a good hit here. You definitely have to get the beast knocked down.
Yeah, a power on the beast does open up a little bit for you. But that Nurgle Warrior tackle zone, you need to knock down the Nurgle Warrior, which now is 1 in 9, and also knock down the beast if you're going to be going for that play. And they do re-roll for the power.
We're going for the ball, I guess.
Yeah, but we haven't taken the beast yet, and the beast has tentacles. So, I mean, actually fall into 2 tackle zone dodge could just be what to try. But you'd really want to get around the other side and make it a 1-die hit. Because the Nurgle Ball Carrier also has dodge.
You can hit the beast with frenzy. There
Yeah,
you
that's
go.
what they're going for, and they do find it. Nice.
And then you can get the 2-die with the black orc.
Oh.
Fish for the POW, hit it with the strong arm, and then try to just get the ball somewhere safe. Does not get it though.
But we do have now stand firm on the ball.
Mm-hmm. It's not a necessarily difficult hit to make.
Especially when you have wrestle coming up off the floor next time.
Yeah. You could park your agility 4 directly above the wrestle and force bad dodges there.
Yeah.
And
I think that is what you do.
Yeah. Just a 2+.
Because you have the guard blitzer on the bottom, so it's going to be tough dice. And they don't have the dodge, so they're probably you're at least forcing a reroll out most of the time.
Yeah.
To trade for your earlier reroll. Oh! At least you would if you made the dodge.
Yeah, so Puck could go for the... I think you could just try to blitz the black orc, and if he doesn't knock down, you just dodge off. And then park up here at the end zone.
Would you not, I don't know, if the blitz doesn't work, I would probably go for the roster 2-die hits until you have to use a reroll maybe. Just because it's like better odds than the straight 3+ having a 2-die hit.
Oh yeah, he could just blitz with the wrestle instead. I was thinking blitzing with the ball carrier.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the dodge failed, so.
Yep.
That's an open hit really. Man, great trade. The rotter for guard Black Orc is such a good trade.
Yeah.
Makes it so much easier.
He took that one hook, line, and sinker. If I was playing these Black Orcs, I think I would be risking the 4+ dodge to get this Black Orc back in the game.
Yeah, I think he definitely would have tried it if he'd made it to the end of the turn.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's actually made it to... Has he made it to an end of turn? I don't think so. No 4+ is here, sadly. Yeah, here comes that blitz. Oof.
Well, now you get an easy turn, just stalling. I think...
Yeah, probably gives you 2 turns of stalling at least. Yeah.
You do that, you take your 2-die on the rackle, and then you foul the agility, and then you get at least 2 turns of stall there, probably.
Mm-hmm. If not more, depending on how the foul goes.
Yeah. I don't think there's any reason you don't just put it right up on the end zone, unless he's afraid he's going to get pushed in.
Well, no one's in range of him. Oh, I guess the Rackle could. The Rackle could push him in. Would he take the block on the Rackle before moving the ball in that case? Like, just to find out? If he could be a little bit closer, maybe?
I think you're fine regardless, because you either wrestle him down or you push him off most of the time.
Yeah.
And then you push him out of range.
But we're not going for that foul, we're going for a screen instead. It would only have been a 1-assist foul, I think.
Yeah.
Though I think it's nuggle unless you're rocking a dirty player. Sometimes you're not thinking about fouling. It's like not in your mind until you find the turn. So you can miss spots like that where just a shot on what would be armor 8 to break and probably secure the game. But as it stands, the Agi guy can maybe make a play here over the next 2 turns. At least.
Like you have this mighty blow hit with the Pestigore on the frenzy, but if you don't knock it down, you're kind of in a weird spot. Just gonna take it, gets the push. So there's that weird spot.
I don't know if I would have done it. I probably would have done the same play as puck stop, but there is a line where you just punch the rookie instead because it's not going to get closer to the ball.
It would have been a 1-die. with the guard.
Oh, the frenzy has guard, doesn't he?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Never mind, I take it all back.
Yeah, I think I probably wouldn't have even blocked that.
Yeah. It's not, well, you're always thirsting for more mighty blow. So it's very difficult to override that, like, almost natural instinct at this point if you've been coaching another team for a while.
And there's a double skull.
God, this Rotter really turning up here.
Whoa.
Eats
Saving his
it.
last reroll for the third teammate play.
Yep.
Gonna bank on
That
taking
is
it in overtime.
probably all that they have left to go for them here, with that essentially a pass turn.
Yeah, when you didn't pick up any of these players, I think you're pretty well committed to the one turn, because all we have to do is blitz this Rackle, and then we got another turn.
Rossers can handle that.
I
No
mean,
need to worry about the frenzy getting into weird places, trying to free up the other guy.
yeah. I mean, Puck's got 3 rerolls still. He could risk this dodge off of the frenzy with the with his own Pesticore.
Yep.
Knock down this Rackle and just put it in the way so that you can't really get up there to interfere with the screen.
Sure.
This Rotter's free to provide the assists over here against these Black Orcs now.
King Rosser. Oh,
There we go. Niggle plays in again. And a move bust.
Apo used, and that would go to an MNG.
I don't know about that. You already had a Niggle.
Yeah.
I don't think he was worth saving. And even the move bust is still fine for that piece until you can replace it.
Yeah, I don't think it was quite worth an Apothecary. Only a level 3 or 4 injured Blitzer.
Yeah.
No crazy levels. I don't think that's worth enough on a team this big. Poor Leaf on the wind, you know, he might die now.
Yeah, you gotta think about the Goblin.
Also, you're like all-star thrower who is really the only reason you're still in this game because of that long pass.
Yeah.
He might also be worth consideration. I mean, it's interesting though because you do have this crazy ball carrier, but he's a blitzer, so like it does cost you one a good guard, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But I suppose that's a universal problem.
Yeah, the age-old Orc conundrum: do I take a thrower, carry on a blitzer, or just fashion a lineman into and make a plus armor thrower?
In my limited experience, the plus armor thrower is my usual pick.
Yeah, I think having the extra blitzer is worthwhile.
Because you want the extra guard, but the thrower's armor 8, and you don't want the armor 8. So
Yeah.
feels like a best of both worlds. It just means the first games can be horrible if you don't pick up.
Indeed.
But most first games are like that anyway, so I don't think it's a big deal. Right, yeah, I think Orcs are just waiting on their Lord and Savior to get them out of this hole.
Yeah, I'd be hard pressed to even consider standing pieces up at this point. I burned my Apo, and I'm waiting for the one turn attempt. But we're gonna do it.
Oh, the pieces are being stood up, so... I mean, with no Appos, it always feels a little bit sketch. Maybe they could force a turn 15 score, but I don't think so.
I think it'd be hard. Like, the best you can do now is just put this agility threat for our cage dive. But even then,
But
you're
he's
probably doing, what, a 5+ dodge?
well, as he stands, Quackstop can just run into the corner, I think, and get out of his range.
Yep, best he can do is base. If Puck went to the corner.
Will Puck flinch and run it in? I don't think he will, but he might.
I think you try your blitz on the agility and try to wrestle him down to the ground. And then park up here in the upper left corner so that the dodge blitzer can't get you.
Yep. Sounds good. That's interesting. I was thinking of doing it the other way around and hitting the dodge blitzer and running it, keeping the agi guy like mathematically out of range and then letting the agi 3 dodge to it. But I guess either way should be fine. Because like, even if this guy gets knocked down, he can still like click guy, click ball, which could in a pinch work. I don't know. I don't think it's going to make a big difference. Anyway.
As it stands, this dodge blitzer can get in for a 1-die.
Yeah.
And he does have tackle.
Oh, and they have to wrestle. Okay, well, there's a chance.
Yeah, so there is a... Let's see, this is...
Because the blitz has Mighty Blow as well, so they can find a break. All of a sudden, it's like a 3+ with a reroll.
So a dodge and 2 GFIs can get a 1-die with tackle on the ball.
Yep. That's kind of weird. I don't know why Puck didn't just go to the very far left, right? Because if he goes onto the exact sideline...
It would have taken 2 GFIs. But I think taking 1 GFI there probably would have been good.
Yeah, maybe.
And that would have kept you out of range of the dodge blitzer.
Yeah, I did think... Was he? I can't remember how he was positioned, but again, maybe going right was better because he didn't need to GFI to get as far across.
True.
Essentially. I can't remember. He might have been in the dead middle though, in which case. Wouldn't matter either way. But yeah, a passable chance on the ball all of a sudden.
Yeah, it's pretty good odds. 3+2+2 +1-die with tackle.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you would consider taking your reroll at this spot too.
I mean, your troll is KO'd.
Yeah. Troll's KO'd.
That's gonna be a tough. I personally don't think I would, but then again, I am a stunty coach, so I like throwing teammates.
I think this blitz has better odds of the troll coming back and then making your throw teammate play.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out here because they have pushed.
Yep. The choices. There it is.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah, he does it. He does it. Very, very well played from Halib there.
And then now we can...
Oh, no break, sadly.
If this scatters right, which it did not, he could have tried to punt it.
Actually. You can at least make it very difficult, I guess. Because you can stand up and mark the Nurgle Warrior. And force it to be like a bit of a scramble. I don't know. I think the rest of 2 head scopes should clear this up and make it formality.
Yeah. I think it's...
We could see a Black Orc GFI to mark it at least.
Yeah, I think we see a Black Orc dodge.
Black Orc dodge?
Yeah, like off this warrior to get stand firm and guard up here on this rotter.
Oh, I didn't think about that. That's interesting. Yeah, okay. It goes for the GFI first and it fails. It was a moot point.
Orcs and GFIs.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, stand firms are that useful in that spot. It's worth taking the risk. Cool.
Yeah, it could have made a bad dodge, and then like you couldn't blitz your way through it. As it stands now, you can just blitz the blodge tackle off, and then do a 2+ dodge, pick up, and put it in the end zone.
Yeah, should be simple enough. You could probably reroll. You could probably block to clear off everyone and get the dodge out of the equation.
Yeah.
Assuming you still have a reroll left to throw a roster punch, which you might not have.
Wrestle doing
enough.
something. Oh, he blitzed that guy?
Apparently.
Yeah, it's still alright.
Yeah, that is actually, yeah, no, you're right, that is slightly... I mean, if you're taking the roster here, I don't think it matters, because
Yeah.
you're either pushing him, or you're getting 1 in 9, and then 1 in 9 again, so...
So a 1 in 9 to see if we get a 1-turn attempt.
Yeah.
And then if this troll doesn't wake up, it's over.
That sums it up pretty well. One of the biggest pickups in Mythical's career. Possibly the biggest. And they pick it up fine.
It is in. We are up 2-1 going into the final turn. Will we see a troll 1-turn? Will we see Leaf of the Wind finally be relevant this game? We got... Troll is up.
Yep, Troll is back. Now there is a lot of disturbing presence. I always forget whether disturbing presence affects through a teammate.
It does.
It does.
So you get put in this weird position where most likely you're going to have to be throwing from a wide zone, and then you got to hope that your kick is right. You do have kickoff return, which helps.
Yeah, and all 5 disturbing presence pieces are still on the pitch, so should be a pretty conclusive, like pretty thick web.
Yeah. And so what you see here is, how close is he? 1, 2, 3. You're gonna have to blitz one of these warriors in the wide zone to clear up your
Yeah,
throw.
I'm not a big fan of this warrior positioning if you're not covering them with a friend, because they can be blitzed out.
Yeah,
So
and all you need is a push there.
And when the goblin is actually 5 with catch, the troll is the break point. Yeah, there we go. They move out. They realize.
Yeah, this is better.
And I think we don't have to go on the exact wide zone. We can be 1 off the wide zone if we want to blitz a Nurgle warrior.
Yeah, you go.
The thing is, if you do that, you invite foul appearance.
Yeah.
And also, if it doesn't work, you might want to reroll. We don't have a reroll. Sorry.
You go 1 off the wide zone. You take a line of scrimmage block to push the guy in the inner zone away and get 1 foul appearance off, and then you blitz the other one and hope that you get a removal. Or you can throw from 1 back as well. 1 back from the line of scrimmage.
2 back, which I don't, because then you might scatter short on the throw, which I don't think is the right way to do it. I think you still throw from the LOS. You just, I don't know. I haven't studied the scatter dice in too long. I don't know how good or bad this move is. But in my head, it seems quite bad.
It's pretty bad. I think your best bet is 1 off the line of scrimmage, 1 off the sideline, and then you try to push the 2 warriors back, and then that gets all the foul appearance off of you. Or disturbing presence.
I don't understand how he's so worried about it. I think maybe he's thinking about putting the goblin out of disturbing presence, but he's actually 5 catch.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
I'm in a stink zone or 2.
It's the troll that's going to be the problem.
Yeah. Well, this is how they're setting up, so
Oh.
we'll see how it goes, I guess. Oh, right. That would have been useful, eh?
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Has to do a GFI to hand off now.
Yeah. Although I think, judging from how Halle plays, it'll be a pass.
Well, he can't pass and throw
Instead
teammate.
of a GFI. Oh, yeah, no, he can't. You're right. Oh,
Yeah.
my God. I'm so rusty. And I call myself a goblin coach.
So
I haven't played Nurgle for 2 seasons. I've lost a bit of the mojo.
So that
That's
gets
my
one of
official
the disturbing presence off. The beast is going to stay on. And then 1, 2, 3. So he's
That
only
doesn't
sitting
change
in
a whole
one.
lot.
He's only sitting in one disturbing presence right now.
Oh, okay.
So it's going to be a 4
2-2
plus.
beforehand. And then
This throw's either a 4 plus or a 5 plus. I can't remember what. I think it's a 4 plus.
no strong arm.
No strong arm and sitting in one foul appearance or disturbing presence.
It's a -1 from throw teammate and -1 from the foul appearance.
Yeah, so it's
So I
a
think
5.
Yeah, it's a 5 plus.
Here we go.
Failed.
Yep.
What she wrote. I think he rolled a 2 on it, so I don't
Yep.
think even if he'd done the super play and gone to the wide zone, I don't think it would have done anything.
Yep, that is going to be game. Puck stop.
Gee, puck stop moves on.
Yep.
Congratulations to the Nurgle team.
I assume we have GGs exchanging right now.
Yeah. The Uruk Haikus sadly do not make a big dent in the face season, but they will move on. I wonder if they'll play into the season. They didn't take any permanent damage, so
Yeah.
they might go around again. Not even a chance of injury SPP, that's a shame.
Yeah, you can
They
still...
might risk the beast here.
Yeah. Foul the beast with the goblin.
They would.
Oh.
Ah, boo.
I think that Russell Pestigore was extremely relevant and had earned his MVP.
Very much so. A very deserved MVP, I agree.
Yep. And then
Yeah.
the dodge line or blitzer gets the other one. Not a very armor breaky game.
Kind of boring.
Yeah,
But
8 to 11. Yeah, it was kind of pillow fisted. It looks like we had a combined 83 blocks and 4 KOs on each and 1 injury. Not much MVP. This was a pretty mellow game for Orcs versus.
yeah, pretty chill, relaxing game
yeah.
of World War II.
Yeah, the dice. Puck didn't have very many skulls.
But it felt like he was running away with it on blocks, at least.
Yeah.
From the unobserved.
Yeah.
The inexpert eye.
But yeah, that's gonna be our coverage.
Yep, that's all we have, I think.
So-
Lots of people to rate. Who are you picking?
Let's see. Trying to see who all's where. Lumi's casting his own game. Chubstep is also casting the same game as from his perspective. There's the official stream. We're gonna raid T-Self.
Nice.
So Thanks for hanging out with us, guys, and I'm going to switch us to our closing screen, and we will raid T-Self. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for the co-cast.
No worries. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, take care.